Desire of Ages, chapter 38, Come Rest a While. Returning from their mission, the apostles gathered to Jesus and told him all they had done and taught. And he said unto them, Come ye yourselves apart into a desert place and rest a while. For there were many coming and going, and they had no leisure so much as to eat. The disciples came to Jesus and told him all things. Their intimacy with him encouraged them to lay before him their successes, failures, joys, sorrows, faults, and weaknesses. They had committed errors in their first work as evangelists, and as they frankly shared their experiences, Christ saw they needed instruction and rest from their weariness. Many felt drawn to Jesus, for he seemed to them to be the fountain of all blessings. Yet Christ longed for retirement, that he might be with his disciples, for he had much to say to them. They had passed through conflict and opposition, and had often been troubled to know what to do. Though encouraged by his Spirit, they now needed to feed on the bread of life, to commune with him, and to receive instruction for future work. Come ye yourselves apart, he said. Christ is full of tenderness and compassion for all in his service. He would show his disciples that God does not require sacrifice but mercy. As they had seen success, they were in danger of taking credit to themselves, and thus falling under temptation. A great work was before them, and first they must learn that their strength was not in self, but in God. Like Moses in Sinai, like David among the hills, and Elijah by the brook, they needed to come apart from busy scenes, to commune with Christ, with nature, and with their own hearts. At this time, Jesus also received tidings of John the Baptist's death. This brought vividly before him the end toward which his own steps were tending. Priests and rulers were seeking his life, and the spirit of unrest among the people was increasing. Near Bethsaida there was a lonely region, beautiful with the green of spring, and to this place they went by boat. Here, away from the confusion of the city, they could rest and enjoy fellowship with their Lord. Yet this rest was not for self-indulgence. They talked together of the work of God and of greater efficiency in labor. Christ corrected their errors and opened to them the treasures of divine truth. When he said the harvest was great, he did not urge ceaseless toil, but said, Pray ye therefore the Lord of the harvest, that he will send forth laborers into his harvest. Matthew 9:38. Christ's words of compassion are spoken to his workers today. Come ye yourselves apart, and rest a while. It is not wise to be always under strain, even in ministering to others, for in this way personal piety is neglected, and the powers of mind and soul are overtaxed. Again and again it is written that he withdrew to solitary places and prayed. In a life devoted to others, he found it necessary to turn aside from ceaseless activity, to seek communion with his Father. In prayer he found strength for duty and trial, comfort and joy. Come ye yourselves apart, he bids us. If we would take time to go to Jesus and tell him our needs, we should not be disappointed. He will be at our right hand to help us. We need more simplicity, more trust, more confidence in our Savior. Be still and know that I am God. Psalm 46:10. Each must have a personal experience in knowing his will. When every other voice is hushed and in quietness we wait before him, the silence of the soul makes more distinct the voice of God. Amid the hurrying throng and the strain of life, the soul that is thus refreshed will be surrounded with an atmosphere of light and peace. The life will breathe out fragrance and will reveal a divine power that will reach the hearts of men. This chapter is based on Matthew 14:1, 2:12-13, Mark 6:30-32, Luke 9:7-10.